Before we get started, you want to slacken off your scraper belt, loosen off the three bolts on the side on each side and back off your adjustment, and then we can get started with removing the bearing. So remove these two bolts and the cap will come off like so. You'll find some grease in there. You want to put pretty much the same amount on when you're putting the new bearing on. So just clean off the excess so you can see what you're doing. Now come over to the castle nut and you'll see the little tab that's been knocked over, so you want to knock that back, and this will allow you to remove the castle nut. So you can use a screwdriver or a C-spanner to remove this, so it depends what you've got offshore. And remove your washer there. Now you can remove the bolts all the way. If you find there's tension on it, you'll find it'll be very hard to get these bolts out. Now put your nut back on and just tap gently at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and you will see that the sleeve will get pushed in, what will release the bearing, demonstrated like this. Now remove your nut and it should slide off. You will feel it move inwards, so you will know when that sleeve lets off of the shaft. So now use the recommended grease, apply it to the shaft, and then you can slide on the new bearing. So just slide it on. You can see the sleeve there with a gap, and just put your bolts back in. Just finger tight. You'll find there's a plate on the other side that you have to get the first one in, and the other two are easy enough. Okay, so put back your lock washer. You'll find there is a groove for it to go in to be located. Put your castle nut back on. And when you're tightening this, you can use a C-spanner or screwdriver or whatever you've got offshore. So we'll demonstrate a couple different options you can use. We're using a hammer just to be able to shock it to go in, but if not, you can use a screwdriver just on the sleeve to lock it so you can tighten it up. But the best method is to use a hammer on your C-spanner or screwdriver. You'll know when it's tight because it just won't move anymore, so don't keep hammering away. You just want it to be nipped up, and then get your tab to locate and just push it back down, lock it in place like so, and then add some grease. And then you can see in the cap there's already plenty of grease there, so you want to do the same with your bearing. Have plenty of grease in there. Just put the cap back on and away you go, and connect everything back up, and then adjust your scraper belt to suit.